good thing they've done there. But yeah, you still have to be precise here. It's a hard track to get things right, but you can grab the car by the scruff of the neck too and sand it pretty hard.
We'll come back over to the middle here at Dustin, then we'll go to Shane and then Kelly.
Dustin Long, NBC Sports. Shane, you've talked, and we've talked to you a lot about your growth and improvement on the ovals this year. I'm just curious, how much better do you feel like you've gotten on the road courses with this car and with another year? Are you making gains? Obviously not maybe as big a gains as ovals, but are you making gains, or are you the same guy that was here in, last year?
I like to think I'm getting better, yeah. Certainly I'm learning a lot more working with the same team. Last year it was the car would be prepared at Trackhouse, then given to Corlig to run, and I feel like this year I've been able to have some influence and guidance on the setup, and we've gone a bit of a different way this year, and something I thought would be better, and it has worked. And yeah, it's been cool to just grow and develop the car. Last year we kind of just ran a basic setup, and I just drove it every couple of months, whereas this year, being in the car all the time, I feel like I've learned what the car needs and been able to make the car better and hopefully adapt my style to it as well. So yeah, I think I've gotten better and the car's gotten better, and the results have kind of shown that.
And how does this course challenge you maybe in different ways than the other road courses this season?
I don't think it does. It's got similar parts of everywhere to tracks we've had. I think it's a pretty good combination of slow and high-speed corners. Probably the only thing here is the curbs. You got to have good recovery over the curbs and how quick the car settles down. That's probably the unique thing from other tracks. But yeah, I think combinations of all the corners are pretty similar to other tracks. And the oval part is only a little dodgy at turn 4 when you're at full speed. It's on the ground, and on the rub blocks, it's pretty loose the first couple of laps till they wear away. But yeah, it's pretty cool little track.
We'll go to Shane next over here.
Shane Connick, Charlotte Observer. What's up, Shane? So when you compare the bumpiness of this particular road course to others, especially the part of it that goes from the oval onto the new extensions on the road course, just how much of a different of a road course is this one from other ones that you go to?
Have you seen Chicago? yeah, this is nothing compared to that and some other street tracks I've been to, so this is a pretty smooth track, really. Yeah.
But how do you compare the bumpiness kind of in general with the Roval, and what makes it just a unique track itself?
Yeah. I think it's kind of mid-range, yeah. It doesn't, like you go around the banking, but it's easy flat. It's kind of a straight, so yeah. It's unique, I guess, because you're using the oval, but really the rest of the track's pretty standard, it feels like to me.
We'll stay up front here at Kelly, and then we'll go to Claire.
Kelly, CrandallRacer.com. Shane, depending on who you listen to this week, whether it's drivers or media preview shows, it just seems like some are just ready to give you the trophy tomorrow afternoon. Is that too presumptuous, or do you feel like this race will go through you again?
No, I think there's always good people. Like, I really look at the 5 and the 20 normally on road courses, and then every other week there's someone else that steps up, and there's a lot of guys trying to get into the next round will be stepping up as well. So yeah, I think obviously we're one of the favorites, but there's going to be some quick cars, so I really don't see it's going to be an easy race. It's going to be difficult, and yeah, we're prepared well, so hopefully we're up there fighting for it.
Go to Claire.
You put a lot of attention and energy into what you do, and sometimes it's overshadowed that SVG is going to win at the Roval because, he's a master at this, versus what you put into preparing and whatnot. Can you talk about that? It seems like it's almost expected that you're going to win here when people don't really see everything that you do to work on it and the competition.
Yeah, like I still have to work really hard to be good at it. This track is nice because I've been here before. I'm not starting from a clean slate. I raced here last year in both classes and sort of know how the track races and what I needed to do better from last year. So that's certainly a help. But yeah, I try and study as much as I can, but I feel like I study a lot more at ovals than road courses at the moment. These weeks are a bit of a holiday, as I always say. It's pretty fun to come and do these.
So it is a given. It is easy for you. You can sort of shut one eye and go for it, right?
It is never easy, but it's easier than ovals.
And real quick, how difficult, related to courses you've raced that are road courses over the years, how difficult is this track? And what would you change on it if you could to make it more interesting?
I never raced on it before in the old configuration, but yeah, as a driver, you hate turn 7, but as a fan, you love it. And I guess if you're trying to make passes, it's an amazing passing zone. So yeah, I think the way they've reconfigured the back straight chicane and the front chicane, they've made more passing zones, which is great for racing. Yeah, it's not the most exciting track to drive, but it's pretty cool to race, yeah.
We'll stay next to Claire, then we'll go to Lee, then to Reed, then in the back to Zach.
Bruce Martin with Forbes. But as a follow-up, in spite of the fact you've worked really hard to adapt to the stock car, how much of this is really just natural, God-given ability from what you've been doing your whole career going all the way back to supercars?
Yeah, this is what I've grown up doing, like I jump in a road course and I'm on it within a couple of laps, whereas that's what those guys, or most of these guys are like on an oval. It's the opposite. So yeah, it's just my background and experience, and yeah, I feel like, they probably look at me the way I look at them on an oval, so just a good week for me.
Go ahead, Lee.
Lee Spencer, Sirius XM NASCAR Radio and CatchFence.com. How satisfying was it to get your first top 10 on an oval last week?
Yeah, it was awesome, especially after New Hampshire. We probably should have had a great result there, and it didn't work out. And yeah, we had a little penalty for a mistake, and then yeah, having to be a lap down or 2 laps down, we ended up, and coming back was really cool. And it was pretty genuine, the speed as well. We were ahead of most of the crashes and having a really good day. So yeah, I was pretty excited. Never been so excited for a top 10, but this series is tough on the oval. Everyone's so good, and it has taken all year for us to get up to speed. And yeah, just good reward for everyone who's helped me to get here, the spotters and crew chief. I think, yeah, everyone was pretty stoked after that race. It was a cool atmosphere afterward.
Well, you didn't even have your crew chief, so it was even
Oh,
more
yeah.
of an accomplishment. I mean,
Yeah.
and how much, I asked satisfaction, but how much does it make you look forward to getting to Las Vegas next week, which is, they're different intermediates, but it's still 1.5 miles.
Yeah, it's definitely, those big tracks are they're very, very tough. How fast we go, just the average speed is pretty crazy. But yeah, certainly getting more and more comfortable the more I do it. And I don't think we'd done 1.5 miles since we'd raced here in the middle of the year. So it was good to show a nice bit of improvement, and hopefully that keeps happening, and having genuine speed and being able to battle with these guys and not feeling like a fish out of water is pretty cool.
Stick here with Reed, and then we'll go to Zach next.
Reed Spencer with the NASCAR Wire. As a follow-up to Lee's question, in that race at Kansas, you were 11th in green flag passes, despite not being a lap down for most of the first part of the race. Are you more proud of that performance or of the 4 wins on the road courses?
I kind of look at the season separately, like the road courses and the ovals, and because it definitely tells 2 stories. But yeah, I certainly felt like it's the most confident I've been to move around. Normally I just get stuck to one line, and I felt like I could run the bottom or the top or the middle and just search for air. And it's taken me a while to learn how to do that, learn to read where the other drivers are going to go in the corners and how to search for it. It's still pretty new to me, really, when I'm doing those races. So yes, I'm just evolving, I guess, but I still know I have a long way to go.
Go ahead, Zach.
Zach Sterniolo, NASCAR.com. Shane, you've kind of seen this firsthand, both perspectives of being inside the playoffs and racing outside of the playoffs throughout this postseason now. How did you feel like those non-playoff drivers raced you during that first round, and how conscious of you are that? How conscious are you of that now during the second round, now that you're not in contention for the championship?
Yeah, I guess the time I got spun out or hit at Bristol was by people with not a yellow spoiler, so that wasn't very nice. But yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. They're still racing for the best day they can have, and I'll be the same today. But yeah, certainly I'm not going to purposely ruin someone just to help someone out. Like I'm aware that Ross needs to fight his way in, but you can't do anything stupid. But you have to respect these guys and try and do the best you can, but know there's a bigger picture as well. But for us, yeah, we didn't perform. Like, I felt like we were really getting better and hitting our stride for the playoffs, and then we had 3 pretty subpar weekends, actually, and I didn't do the best I can. So I didn't feel like it, but maybe the pressure did get to us. And then as soon as we were out, we've started going good again. So it's frustrating how it works, but it's pretty awesome, this playoffs, and the pressure it puts on everyone. And you'll probably see some crazy stuff tomorrow, people trying to get in, and I think it gives good storylines, yeah.
Take another question over here on the side.
Danny McCoy, Niner Times. How do you keep yourself level-headed to the job you have to perform each weekend at these road courses when the storylines coming in is that wins from you are kind of a guarantee?
Yeah, I don't think it's a guarantee in this series, but yeah, I think it's a nice feeling. I don't feel any more pressure, but it's nice people think so high of us now, and yeah, it's a cool feeling, and everyone knows the 88's going to be pretty cool good this weekend, and yeah, I like that. So you certainly feel a pretty good atmosphere in the shop on a race week or road course week, and my teammates are strong on road courses as well, and yeah, I don't think it puts any more pressure or expectation from our side. I guess from other drivers and media maybe, but yeah, I find it's a nice feeling to have.
All right. Well, Shane, thanks for coming in today, and good luck this weekend.
Thanks, everyone.